Officers recovered an assault rifle, drugs, and a large amount of cash after a man allegedly drove away during an attempted traffic stop in Madison. It happened around 5:30 this morning on East Washington Avenue and Hagen Drive. The driver took off. Officers used spike strips to stop that vehicle, but it didn't work. Officers found the vehicle in a neighboring city, searched the residence where it was found, and found those items. Police arrested 2 suspects following the search.